So this is a video on Smokestack Lightning, but first it is a video on the patterns of pinches and quarters and eighth notes that you want to do to build first finger and thumb independence. And you really don't even need a left hand on the guitar for this, but you got, that's the basic idea with your thumb right there. So the thumb's doing these staccato quarter notes. Pluck, 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 and come in mute too, right? Boom, boom, like that. So boom, 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 boom. That's what the thumb does. For this one, first finger can do this, middle finger can do this. At some point, you'll probably want to do both. But once we get into the actual Smokestack Lightning, I'm going to be using both index finger and middle. So now I'm going to switch to bass, treble, bass, treble, bass, treble. I'm going to do that for a few hours, depending on how much time you have. Slow it down. You don't have to be in a hurry. Boom, boom. So you get the individual components working for you there. And you could even go, there I'm using index on the second string. That's part of the drill here. But the one that you really want to get into that does a lot of good is the pinch. And you just pinch. Pinch, 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 pinch. Thumb in middle. Later you can pinch with the sixth string and the second string with the eye. Just watch the tricks you're trying to do at the same time. So here is the independence part of it. Pinch, bass, 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 pinch, bass. Then you switch it up. Pinch, treble, pinch, treble, pinch, treble, pinch, treble, pinch, treble. So you see how we switch that out right there. So you take each of these steps, give yourself time, go leisurely through this. You pinch them both, and you go pinch, treble, and you can even, see right there, I'm not muting, I'm just picking. And remember, whenever you need to do that, simplify, go to the simplest version of what you're working on. Because when you go back and mute, that's an extra step. This won't be less than a few weeks worth of work here, but you just do it just like that. Now something may happen. Those of you that are a little further along might be incorporating this sooner, but it's okay if it takes a few weeks, months even. A few ingredients going on in there. There I'm pinch. So at that point, when you start getting in the smokestack, it starts adding up the number of steps you do. So you just go back and spend a little time with the pinch together, that kind of stuff. There's more going on here than it seems, and that's the whole idea with this finger picking. It can get away from you pretty quick, so you make sure you do your steps. And then combine that stuff. What will happen is it's just a pure repetition thing. You can absolutely wear this out until you can do it. It's one of those things. Once you do that, you'll be hearing it better. You'll be noticing what other people are doing. Those Piedmont blues guys that we like so much, We'll start to look a little more, you have a little more clarity into what they're doing. Right now we're keeping the bass notes static. And some of this other stuff, when you get into that, they're just bouncing back and forth from that. So this is a real good one to do for a while and let your mind kind of collect itself with this stuff. Sort of, you get familiar with what's going on. What will happen is the longer you listen to it and the longer you play it, you will start to notice more things about what these other guys are doing. A lot of perspiration. Inspiration, sure, but a lot of perspiration. So that's the Smokestack Lightning, steady bass note, part 1.